Hello EquesRAYans and welcome back to my channel. We are actually going to be going to a show in a couple of days. I'm really excited. It's the first show since before Pep's had a ULCER diagnosis, and it's also our first show this year, so excited. Had a really good lesson on yesterday and we're going to practice what we preached yesterday. Gonna just run through some of the stuff that me and my instructor did yesterday, and yeah, I'm just going to take you through the show prep today and then take you to the show on Sunday. So without further ado, let's roll that intro, shall we? So we're actually going to two shows this weekend, but one of them I'm not competing at because I do not have the goal to do it. We're going to Badminton. Lister Clipping have very kindly invited me and Nick to go, so we're going, well, we're actually travelling there tonight, staying over and going to watch the cross country day tomorrow. I'm so excited because I've never been before, and if any of you are here from the olden days when I used to edit like equestrian mashup videos, I used to, Pep's just farting in the background, I used to use like HD quality equestrian clips from events like Badminton, so to watch that footage but to have never have been, like, I would religiously study that footage so I'd know where all the falls were, where all the good like artsy shots were. Yeah, to finally be going and like living it in real life and filming my own cool footage is really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. But today is a really hectic day, so I'm not going to waffle on for too long. I've done pretty much all my jobs. I've made feeds up in advance for this weekend so that I don't have to worry about them over the next few days. What else have I got to update you on? I've got to try and clip and bath Peps this afternoon, and I don't have a lot of time. So I'm going to ride now. I don't really have anyone around to film, so if I can I will prop the camera up somewhere and try and film what I can, but no promises. It would be a shame because she went so well in my lesson yesterday, like the best she's ever gone. We tried her in a Pelham for the first time. I'm going to ride her in that again today, but we didn't change the noseband over, so I rode her in the Grackle. Today I'm going to ride her in the Cavesson, well, the Hunter noseband, because that's what she'll need to be in on Sunday, and see how she gets on. But she really seemed to like the Pelham, so that's good, like a good sign. She definitely likes it more than she usually has a Weymouth and Bradoon in the double bridle, but where she's got such a fleshy mouth, I just think it's too much in her mouth. So having the Pelham, she seemed really relaxed, she was really forward. So yeah, to have her going so nicely, and she's actually now officially off her ULCER medication. I still kind of owe you guys like a what happened. I did have it all filmed, and one of my SD cards has had a fit and I've lost some footage. I'm getting flies in my eyes now. Yeah, so I've lost some footage, annoyingly. Some of it is from the Equestrian Mindset event as well, and one of the clips I lost was me talking to John T. Evans, and I can't get that back. So annoying. I have tried to like recover the footage, but yeah, it's not happening. So don't get me started on that. Anyway, I need to crack on, so I'm going to tack up, go for a ride. I'm not too bothered about grooming her first because it's literally going to be a quick ride, just a quick practice, and then I'm going to get on with clipping, and if I have time I will bath her. I don't know if I'm going to have time. If not, I will hot cloth her either well, maybe today and Sunday morning. All depends on time today. Hazel's been really poorly. I feel like I always say that, or that she's not sleeping well, but poor girl can't catch a break, and neither can I, neither can my husband. So it's hard work, but hopefully she'll be on the mend now. We've spoken to a doctor and she's going to have some antibiotics, so fingers crossed she'll be feeling better. But yeah, I'm just going to crack on with it now, and I will film whatever I can. There might not be much footage from today, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what I'm up to, what's been happening, and yeah, I'll see you, well, it'll be another vlog, but I will see you at Badminton tomorrow in a separate vlog, and then I will see you Sunday for our showing show. I'm actually doing a pairs class. That was the other thing I was going to say. I put an advert out on Facebook to try and find a pair, because I saw there was a pairs class and I was like, oh, I'd love to do that because it's something so different. So we're doing the in-hand cobs, ridden cobs, and then the ridden pairs. And I found a pair that's another mare, same height as her. She's a black mare, so they're slightly different, where she's dark bay, but they've both got a back white sock, like the left sock is white, and then her mare has a white blaze. So I think they'll look quite cute together. And yeah, that's just something different. So that's the class I'm most excited about. But yeah, anyway, I really do need to get on with it now, so I'm signing out. I had you all set up there and you've disappeared from shot. You were very, very good. She was a little bit more lethargic today, which it is so hot, even I'm just like, no. But you did everything I asked. You did have a bit of a problem with right lead canter, just because she was anticipating it and rushing and then just picking up the left lead. But it's one of them things, we just keep chipping away, but I'm chuffed with that. And she's starting to get the idea of the the gallop, or at least like extending the canter a bit. And you look forward to that bit now, I think. Now for clipping. Oh dear, it's like 27 degrees, I really don't want to do this. Come on, special girl. Oh, your fly veil's a bit wonky. Morning guys, it is show day, and thankfully I'm actually not feeling too bad after badminton yesterday, but on the way back from badminton I was falling asleep while I was driving, so I had to pull over and have a little nap. But today I am going showing. Unfortunately I was meant to do a pairs class, but the pair reared up apparently and went over this morning whilst trying to load, so she's not coming, which is gutted. I'm gutted because that was kind of the whole reason I chose this show, because I wanted to do that class. But anyway, I'm going to give Peps a bunch of cookies. I spoke to Camilla at Premier Performance yesterday, and well, last year I spoke to her about this when I didn't know that Peps had her ulcers. I said, can I feed her a calming cookie for like nerves and an energy cookie just to give her some zhuzh in the show ring? And she said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So yesterday I was like, can I do that and also give her a gutties cookie, just to be like on the safe side? And she was like, yeah, that's absolutely fine. It actually just means that all bases are covered. So that's what I'm going to do. Right now she's going to have one of each of those cookies. And then I need to clean my tack. That's the only thing really. The girl who did Peps for me yesterday while I was at Badminton was really kind and actually washed her legs for me. That was another thing that I was going to have to do this morning. So all I'm going to do is like wet her white sock and put some chalk on it, get her hooves all dressed up, and yeah, I think that's about it. Tack cleaning is the most important thing, and I really do need to crack on with it. So I will probably just see you at Brook Farm. What's this? Yummy. That's a calming cookie. I can't remember which way around these two are. Then you got, I think that's the energy cookie. She's like, ooh, feeling spoiled. Then a gutties cookie. And I am taking the energy cookies with me. I'm gonna give her another one, I think. I'm going to give her another one, I think, just before I go into the Ridden class. But I'll see how she is in the in-hand class. Luckily that's first, so I can get an idea of how you're feeling. But yeah, all sorted. So I've just been outside cleaning my tack, and Peps has been getting very sleepy. Look. Ah, you enjoying your bed down bed? Hey? Yeah, you get some rest in. Save all your energy, yeah? We're gonna have lots of energy in the ring. Okay guys, I thought I would do a voiceover because this isn't something that I've seen done much before with showing shows, and I thought if you're like interested in showing, or if you're new to showing and never seen it before, you might be interested. So here we're all just entering and walking around together. We always go off the right rein to start with because you're looking at the horse here. And here we basically wait in a line and then we get called individually. So I'm doing my individual trot up here. Quite a long way to go around and my flexors were falling down. So that was quite funny. That's why I'm not really running as fast as I should be, because I was worried I was going to flash everybody. You'll hear me say that in the next clip. Like that. So here we've just been pulled into sort of an initial lineup. We're not really in any order. There's a nice little hogged cob there next to me. We were the only two with hogged cobs in the whole class. The rest were all hairies. So it's quite interesting having the two together. Here we're about to do our individual show, so I'll talk a little bit about ringcraft here. So here I'm trying to get Peps to stand nice and square, so that the judge can have a good look at her from all sides and get an idea of her conformation. Having a good look there, as you can see. Peps is standing nice and square. She's used to this now, to be fair. And you always stand at the front of the horse while the judge is looking, so they have a nice clear view of all sides. I noticed he was having a really good look at her here. I actually did see him catch, I'm sure she caught his eye on the way into the ring, because he was looking at us as we came in. So I could kind of tell that he liked her, but you're never quite sure. And then here you'll see I step out to the side so the judge can see the front of the horse. Yeah. Unless the judge is looking at the front of the horse, you always stand in front of the horse. And here we walk away, so the judge can see the horse walking away from the back, and then you kind of do like a half circle and trot straight back towards the judge, so that they can get a good view of the horse moving from the front as well. They will get out of your way. So yeah, you trot straight towards, so you see he moved out the way there, and then we just keep going. I'm not really running very well here because I am worried about my flexors falling down. And yeah, we just trot along. She looks so beautiful here, lovely and shiny. And then when we halt, I make sure she's standing square again, and then I come to the front for a salute. Can't really see, but it's very important to salute the judge when you've finished your individual show. It's just good ring etiquette, shows that you're paying attention, and yeah, really pleased with that little run round there. Here we're just waiting to be called into a lineup, and we've just been called in. Yay! I was beaming at this point because there's some really lovely horses in this class. You'll see here, this is the lineup. There's three lovely traditionals there at the front. That grey stallion in first place, I'm not surprised he won. He's absolutely beautiful. We got talking to the owners as well. And yeah, here we go, our little celebratory lap of honour. And someone did shout there, "Well done, Ray," one of my followers, so if that was you, thank you very much. And now heading into the Ridden class, and here I'm just circling Peps to give her some space. She is a very big striding horse, even though she's not that big. She's only 15.1, but all of her strides are very big. You can see she's got a nice marching walk. She does tend to bring her head in a little bit if she's finding the work hard or isn't quite liking what she's doing. Her tendency in the walk is to go behind the vertical. So for me, in my lessons, I'm trying to push her forward in that walk to keep the nose out and on the vertical line, but you know, that's a work in progress, and it'll come as I get more consistent in the contact as well, which I think has been coming together really nicely recently. I've been quite proud of how much stiller my hands are, and my position in general has improved, but it helps when the horse is going forward, which she wasn't before due to the ulcers. And here again, just trying to maintain that nice walk. You'll see her there go behind the vertical, but nice marching walk in front of the judge. And you'll here is where they say that they're splitting the class, because there was 12 in the class and it's just too small an arena for that many horses. But yeah, she just looks so pretty, and you see the variety of horses that are going past as well, which is interesting. Here we're moving on to the trot. My friend Rebecca's just gone past there. That's Into the Woods if you want to follow her on Instagram. Look how shiny she is. She was a bit of a funny colour at this point because her summer coat hadn't quite come through yet. It's just been a weird time this year. That grey cob, she was so pretty. Really lovely mare. Yeah, nice. I just was really happy with this trot. I thought she was nice and forward going, forward thinking, really stepping out. Not quite where I want her to be in terms of an outline, but so much better than it has been. But you'll see what I mean here, in that she's such a big striding horse that she soon catches up to everyone else. So I have this real problem in the show ring of like trying to show off that beautiful big trot that she has, but not getting too close to other horses. So I feel like I'm constantly having to circle her in the ring, like here, and then she kind of loses momentum a little bit, and it's getting her to go forward again. But I've done that behind the judge on purpose so that I can really get that trot forward going and forward thinking again, because the judge is only looking in one direction. So this is a good tip for you guys. You'll see there she's in the white hat. We've just been told to canter on, so here I get to contain the canter a bit, get it to where I want it, and then I can give her the best sort of canter as I possibly can in front of the judge. And then it doesn't necessarily matter what happens behind the judge at this point. So here I'm getting very close to the horses in front again, which is really annoying, and I had nowhere to circle, so I just kind of like bypassed most of the arena because I thought that was the best option. And then here just trying my best to show off her canter, even though I didn't really get to prepare it as well as I would have liked to. But yeah, she's really forward thinking. She seems to be loving life, which is really nice to see. But she is struggling here, and so am I, and we do break into trot, but I do it behind the judge so that she doesn't see that. Do I try and canter here again? I can't remember. No, I think here we're told to trot across the diagonal, so I just stay in trot. Here is where I should have given a bit of a better trot, but you can see she really is pushing from behind, and picking up a lovely canter transition there. I thought the first canter transition was really nice as well, but you can see here she's just not really going as forward as I would like. But I seem to be hanging on to the right rein there a little bit. I'm half halting, which is obviously counterproductive. And there, obviously, the horses were coming across, so I just brought her back to trot for a minute. Struggling to pick up the right lead again there. And here we go. I could see the judge was looking, so I was like, right, you need to canter here. And yeah, you can just see at this point she is struggling a little bit. I wasn't prepared for how big a class it was going to be, and I didn't think she was going to have to go around as much as she was. But bless her heart, she really tried for me. And yeah, I was really pleased with her overall way of going. Compared to the last time we were out, it's just, you can't even compare it. It's just such a big difference. She looks like a different horse here, which is really lovely. And yeah, here she's about to ask for the extension, but I just think, just save her a minute, give her a nice little trot, and then ask for canter nearer where I'm going to need it. So in this corner, I try and prepare for a little canter, but because the canter wasn't going, I couldn't really get a good extension out of her. I did try, but I could just feel that there wasn't much left in the tank, bless her. And yeah, there she broke into trot just before the kind of judge's box there, which was not ideal. But hey ho, first show back, gotta, you know, take the rough with the smooth here. And yeah, the trot is really lovely though, and trot is kind of her weaker pace. She prefers to canter rather than extend the trot. She finds the trot extension really difficult. She's such a compact horse, so she would rather like do a really contained canter than actually go forward in the trot. Oh, here's the attempt at an extension, not that you can really tell. But yeah, just starting to slow down. We were both getting tired, to be fair. And then we asked to walk again. Then they had the other horses come out and do their little individual, their group ride round, sorry. And here you can really see what a variety of horses there were in the class. And there's also a lot of kids in the class, which I think makes that difficult for the judge as well, because, you know, kids often are a lot more disheartened if they don't place than the adults, which is very difficult. But I felt that both judges this day were so fair. The first judge in the in-hand class really took his time to look at every horse, really gave everyone a shot, you know. And then I felt in this class as well, same again, the judge really took her time to look at everyone, and it just makes all the difference when the judges are, you know, they're really paying attention to the type of class they've got, the type of riders they've got, the type of horses they've got, and I really felt that. So here we're starting to get some horses pulled in, and my friend was pulled first, which I was so excited for her, because she was in one of the busy classes. Oh no, sorry, she was second. But she was in one of the busy classes earlier on and didn't place, and it was really disheartening for her, because she said he'd gone the best that he'd ever gone. And we all know that feeling. It's not very nice. So when I saw her get pulled second, I was like, yay! And that beautiful grey cob mare coming in third there, not surprised. She was really lovely. Yeah, very difficult for the judge to pull people in, really. Such lovely ponies. And then unfortunately, this clip will get cut off very shortly. My camera died, but here the judge is just having a look at us, and what we would go forward to do is an individual show. So this is very similar to the in-hand. The judge is having a good look all around the horse at their conformation, and then we would do exactly the same. So walk away, trot back, and then we would go into a figure of 8 show. So we would do a figure of 8 in trot, and then a figure of 8 in canter, if Peps lets me, which often she doesn't, because she always anticipates the canter. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have that footage to show you because the camera battery died. Sorry. Hi guys, so being the true professional that I am, I didn't film an outro this day. So you'll see that the last clip kind of cut off, which is so annoying because it was in my individual show. But I was with someone who was very kind to like transport us there and to take videos anyway, but they're not like used to my equipment, so I didn't think to say like, oh, if you run out of battery there's a spare one in the camera bag and this is how you change it out. Once we'd kind of got done there, it was sort of like, let's get home, get everything, you know, get Pep settled, and then yeah, as usual, I forgot to film an outro, so here I am. But honestly, I was so proud of Peps this day. So we went into our in-hand class and it was pretty busy and there was some really lovely horses in there, but Peps just, she was really like striding out in the trot for me. She was really polite in the ring. Like I felt like our ring craft, our ring etiquette, if you will, was really good, really strong. Yeah, she just seemed to be showing off a little bit, which was nice. The judge really liked her. He said like, I really love her stamp, she looks amazing, but it's very difficult to judge when you've got the hairy cobs and the traditional cob, no, the hairy cobs and the hogged cobs in together. So there was 3 hairy cobs in front of her, and then she came 4th, which I was really pleased by. And after I came out of that class, I said to Gemma, who'd taken me there, I was like, I don't know if I want to do the Ridden class. I was like, it's not, because when I booked this show, right, I'd seen on the website that they didn't have many entries, so I was like, okay, this might be a nice first show to take Peps to, because obviously first show since coming back from her ULCER, she's still a little bit unfit, and so am I. So I thought if there's not many in the class, that'll be quite nice. It won't be a long day, we just go in, have a nice little run around, and then out we come. But after seeing, well, while we were stood in the in-hand ring, we saw one of the Ridden classes, and I think there was about 18 horses in there. There was a lot anyway. No, maybe, okay, maybe I'm over exaggerating, but there was at least 14 horses in there. And I just thought, I can't do that to her, like it's just not fair. But Gemma, bless her, she was like, no, you should do it, you've come here, you've paid your entries, you should go in. And I thought, right, okay, so I went in. There was 12 horses in the class, and I was thinking, oh god. But luckily they split the class, so we didn't have to go around the ride round for too long. I think the judges probably thought from previous classes that it was too chaotic. There was too many horses in too small an area. So I think they did the right thing splitting the class there. So in the ride round, I was really chuffed with her, you know. She was struggling to keep up a little bit, but it was so much better than the last show. If you go back to the last show vlog we did, she really wasn't going forward. I just thought she was really taking me. She felt really good, really showing off, stepping out lovely from behind. I was quite clever really, because when I could feel she was not quite wanting to keep going, I thought, right, I'm going to break into trot behind the judge, and then when I need to canter again, I'll pick up the canter so the judge sees the canter. And then we got pulled 6th, and I thought, right, I really want to hang on to this 6th place. It was like that fire in my belly got going again. I thought, oh my god, I've got placed in this massive class. Before the individual show, I was like, I really want to keep this spot. So we went out into the individual show, and everyone had been doing the same show. So I tried to do the same show, and as soon as we came, like, we basically do like walk away from the judge, trot back, and then go on to a figure of 8 in trot and then in canter. But as soon as I got onto that figure of 8, she picked up the left lead canter, and I thought, right, okay, well, if you're going to canter, we'll push the canter, come across, and then a nice right lead canter. Tried to show a bit of an extension as well in the canter, and tried to show a bit of trot work, and then just like to try and get my marks up a little bit, I actually did a rein back at the end of my show, and then I dropped my reins. And yeah, it seemed to have impressed the judges, because we kept our 6th place, so I was really chuffed with that. And I just think, like, if we can keep going and getting our fitness up and everything, it could be a very exciting show season for us. And to have placed out of 12 horses, of mixed horses as well, which it is difficult to judge a hogged horse compared to a hairy traditional cob. And yeah, I couldn't be prouder of her, and and of myself to have gone in and done that, because it, you know, I actually was not nervous for this show at all, and I don't know why, because every other show I've been to, I've been a wreck, and it's been hard for me to contain my nerves. But for some reason I just like was completely like game face on, go in, and yeah, even going round the ride round, I just didn't feel nervous at all, which was really, really nice. And obviously that must have affected how she felt too, and I guess I must have just realised from the last time I took her out that it's not going to do her any good for me to be in that frame of mind. Like, I just have to find a way to battle the nerves somehow, and I managed to keep it together. I did say at the beginning of the video that I gave Peps a calming cookie, a gutties cookie, and an energy cookie. I think I could have given her another energy cookie just before going into the Ridden class, but yeah, I do think they've worked, because I've used the energy cookies in my lessons recently, just to give her a bit more zhuzh in the school, because out hacking she's completely different. Like, she needs a calming cookie for hacking because it's all too exciting, and then an energy cookie for when she's like doing something that she's maybe not so sure of or isn't so keen on, like schooling. So yeah, I think they've really helped, and I'm very grateful to Camilla at Premier Performance for all of her advice and everything. She's also been on their Gastro Premier supplement just to help with the ulcer recovery too. So they've been incredible, and it's obviously showing that their products are working for her, because she's been amazing, and I've definitely seen a difference in her using the cookies. And yeah, I think the Gastro Premier is just helping to keep her gut all healthy and happy. And yeah, I'm so chuffed. I'm so happy to have my girl back, so happy to be enjoying spending time with her and doing fun things with her, and I feel like really excited now about the things that we might achieve this year, which is really cool. I've always kind of doubted myself, not because of, like, I don't doubt her, because I know she's a quality cob, and I think I just doubted myself that I was never good enough to take her out and show her off. But to have done that, to have held my place in that lineup on this show day, and to have come 6th out of 12 very nice horses and ponies, I'm really proud of that, and it has kind of given me a bit of a boost that we can do it. And yeah, it's just getting out more if we can. Transport is such a nightmare. Like, it's getting really expensive, and it's really hard to book horse boxes at the moment. They're just getting booked up so quickly. So I really want my own transport so badly, so that I can actually go out and compete as much as I would like to. But anyway, a girl can dream. We've just bought a house, so I don't know how likely it is that I'm gonna get a horse box or a trailer anytime soon, but yeah, anyway. But yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's vlog and seeing how much Peps has come since her ulcer treatment. I hope you guys can all kind of see what I'm seeing and see how much happier she is in herself. And yeah, fingers crossed we get out to some more shows this year. But thank you all for watching, and until the next one, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye!